UBC TV is brought to you by Plascon. Color your world.
Hello viewers, my name is Kibirange Erasto, the district chairperson of Luweero district. Kibirange Erasto appearing before you. As I said, first I'm the LC5 district chairperson of Luweero district. The Luweero district has 3 constituencies, but for me I come from Bamunanika constituency. I'm a lawyer by profession. I studied from our schools in Luweero, that is Rutete for O level, then in Ndejje Senior Secondary for A level before I joined Makerere University for the bachelor's in law. About leadership, way back in 1998, when we started with the local councils, I was first elected as a parish representative on Bamunanika sub-county. That is 1998. I was re-elected in 2002. Then in 2006, though I was not successful to come at the district council, but in 2011 I managed to join the Luweero district council as a representative of Bamunanika sub-county. Then in 2016 I stood as a chairperson of this district, but I was not successful. But in 2021 I managed to succeed, and that's where I am. The official duty is to head the district on the side of politics. I'm a political leader. Where on the other side we have the chief administrative officer. But on the side of politics, as the chairperson, I head the district, whereby I now have to coordinate every work in the district, putting to implement. I implement what the this council has resolved. That's one. I also as the district chairperson with my executive committee. Sometimes we initiate programs which we take to council, and once they are approved, then we put them into action. We have to sit under our work plans, and we pass a budget. Of course, this is taxpayers' money, which is appropriated to every district. Once that money is appropriated, we have to use it properly. Therefore, I'm very proud that I've been able to implement the government's programs using the money which is sent to Luweero under the budget for a respective financial year. There I can proudly tell where we have worked in areas of education, the classroom blocks which we have put in place, latrines which are most of our schools lack. I can go on the side of health, where we have constructed maternity wards and even staff quarters at the health facilities. If I turn to the side of water, we have managed to drill many boreholes to assist our people in the supply of water. Of course, even in production, there are so many other programs which we have to implement. There's a time when we were under NADS, under Operation Wealth Creation, and currently under PDM. I have to oversee that these programs are implemented well. Of course, since this year, under PDM, it is a new program where I can really say that not everybody is well acquainted with this program. Even the president himself, even parliament, you can see that many times they keep on changing the guidelines. Currently, the money comes from the central government directly to to the groups. For us now, we have to go and see whether the money has reached and whether they have used it, but they somehow carried off some work from the district, because as I said, money goes direct to the beneficiaries these days. Service delivery, as I said at the beginning, we sit and see that for instance, under education, that classrooms are constructed. I'm very proud that each year we have been able to at least construct classroom blocks, which with one block with the 2 classes, that we call it two classroom block. We have had the opportunity to construct at least 6 in each year, so that in my 4 to 5 years I can say that I have constructed about 30 classroom blocks. It's the same to latrines. Of course, our people have very bad love in terms of latrines at the schools, but at least we have been constructing like 7 latrines, 5 stance latrines, whereby now I can proudly say we are in like 50 numbers of toilets which we have constructed. When it comes to water, we have been trying to see that at least each village has a borehole, and in that way we have had an opportunity to construct at least 8 boreholes in each year. We have rehabilitated boreholes which can number to 20 each year. When it comes to health centers, at least every health center we have in Luweero, we have put a maternity ward. If time allows, I can mention in 2021, if I can begin with classroom blocks, we constructed a 2 classroom block at Wobulenzi Umeya Primary School, at Kansiri Primary School, Kyegombo Roman Catholic Primary School, at Chiso Primary School. We constructed at Lukole Umeya Primary School, at Ndeje Junior Primary School. We roofed a 3 classroom block at Lukomera, where the community had constructed 1 to the beam level. We constructed a 2 classroom block at Nandere Girls Primary School, at Bombo Common, at Kyegombo Church of Uganda Primary School, then Kijugumbya. We put there 2 classroom block. At Tama Church of Uganda, there is 1 we put. In 2002, that is the budget of 21-22, we constructed a 2 classroom block at Chetumi Church of Uganda Primary School, at Chibanga Church of Uganda Primary School, St. Tito Gilead Primary School, at Bali Church of Uganda Primary School, we put 1, at Chiziba Church of Uganda Primary School, at Kagembe Primary School, we put 1 at Kasana Umeya Primary School, then we put 1 at Buga Primary School. Then in 2023, we constructed a 2 classroom block at Rutete Mixed Primary School, at Kalwe Primary School. At Kalwe Primary School, there was no school at all. As Luweero people should remember, there is where the government was deprived of a school by the Pentecostal Church, and our people, numbering about 150, did not have anywhere to go. So we accepted to start a school because we still had a code number. So that school is at Chibanyi near Kalwe, where we shifted from. So we started a school, a classroom block there. Even this year now they are constructing another one, so that the government may have 2 classroom blocks. So we constructed in 2022-23, we constructed at Nalinnya Lwantale Primary School. We constructed one at Namayamba Primary School. We constructed another at Ntinda Primary School in Namayamba and Ntinda, they are in Makulubita. We constructed a teacher's staff quarters at Makumkonyigo Primary School in Kamira. We renovated a 2 classroom block at Katikamu Sebamala. We renovated another one at Watuba Umeya in Kamira. We renovated a classroom block at Wabuziwera. And in 2023-2024, we constructed one at Nakabululu in Zirobwe. We constructed another one at Kalule Roman Catholic. We constructed at Wakatai. These ones we have just finished this year, last financial year, at Kabuguma in Kamira. And we renovated many classroom blocks, like at Koko, Church of Uganda, again at Chiziba, at Nkokonjeru Islamic Primary School. This one had been destroyed by the storm. It is unfortunate that again in Bombo we have just had a calamity whereby several schools were deroofed, and yesterday government had to send iron sheets. Just yesterday iron sheets were taken to Bombo. But last year again, this Nkokonjeru Islamic Primary School had been deroofed by the storm, so we had to construct one there. When we come to terms of latrines, there are so many we have put in place, like one at Chivanga Primary School, one at Wichiwabiwarwa Primary School, one at Luwero Boys, one at Luwube Seniors SDA, one at Nachikota Primary School, one at St. Matia Mulumba, then one at Namumira. This one had sunk, and our people could not go anywhere, so we had to go there. So there are so many in terms of education, but as I said also, I can mention where we have put maternity wards. One at Kasozi, Leicester Center 3. This one is in Makulubita. One in Chivengo, that is in Chichusa Sub-County. One at Wabokalasa, Leicester Center 3. We put one. We have just constructed one at Chikoma in Woodlands Town Council. Even we are finishing one in Bombo, Bombo Town Council. At the Leicester Center 4, that is Koko or Kalagala Leicester Center 4, we put one. Even in Katikamu Leicester Center 3, we put one. So we are going to construct one at Wabusana. I think it is the only one remaining without a maternity ward. Of course, one of the challenges that though we are constructing these buildings, we have so many schools which are still demanding such services. I can tell that we have 230 primary schools under government, which are aided by the government. You can see that almost all of them would need a building, would need maybe a renovation, or would need a latrine. So that is the challenge that among the many applications we receive here for such services, we just pick. I don't confess that I'm a noob support, a diehard, I would say. And even the past, I was a DP. So all the time I've been serving since 1998, people know me as a DP until 2021 when I crossed to NOP. But what one thing I know, I have to respect one's faith, I have to respect one's belief. So people have taken me to be somebody who really respect each other. And I'm humble, of course. So when you do that, you listen to everybody. Directly, I've not had an opportunity to work with the president because I'm at a lower level. But his representatives are here, like the RDC, the security personnel, all of them. I have taken the opportunity to work with them efficiently. And where I respect somebody, I think they have to reciprocate also. Let me start with corruption because I think it has reduced in Luweero. Where you, as a leader, you are not corrupt, at least you cannot encourage, people are not encouraged. When you are corrupt, you encourage even your subordinates to do the same, because sometimes it is you even who ask them. If I'm on this office and I expect somebody to bring me a bunch of matoke or a chicken, then it means that subordinate will go and pick it from somewhere and brings it to you. But for me, I don't expect me to take that. That's one. Secondly, you have to tell these people that you are corrupt. You name and shame them, so they may also change. That's the only way we can deal with corruption. But in Uganda, people believe that where you are given an office, really you must take something. It is you now to tell them that when I'm giving a service, I'm paid. I'm paid whatever salary I get, but that little I get, I tell them that I'm not expected to get from you. You come and I serve you. And you don't delay signing something. For me, normally I tell them that giving you my signature does not take even a minute if what you are bringing is proper. So, but there is a way you delay signing somebody's papers, and then they think that maybe you want something to come before you sign. They are very clear. When it comes to, what did you say? Land question. That one, we can just say we are just reducing. It is so rampant here. Land grabbing in the world is very rampant. But it is not only my office which handles. So every Tuesday and Thursdays, people flock this area to see the RDC. But when I listen to them, or I follow what happens at the RDC's office, and I can advise whether how they have been handled, whether it is good or not, what advice they have been given, whether it is the appropriate one. So always I follow what happens to other officers, even if it is at the police, even in court. As I said, I'm a lawyer. I'm always at court also to see what takes place. I encourage people to take cases to court, but where also people have not gone to such an extent. With some of my leaders, we go to the villages there to tell them that we are behind them whenever there is a land grabber who is threatening their lives. I think people in Luweero have already resolved that at least Kibiryango should be given another term, so that to consolidate the work we have been doing together. It will be very difficult for somebody to convince the voters that Kibiryango should be changed. I don't think it will be easy to them. I've told my people that the first and foremost thing is the trust. We may have lost some people coming to Luweero to work with us, where people thought that some leaders were not trustworthy. But for me now, I think once I have managed to bring that in place, that everywhere, let it be the president, let it be partners, let it be any GOs, I told my people that first thing I did was the trust. I think now everybody will now start to think about coming to Luweero, that there is finally a leader who can be worked with. That's one thing. Then others, now I think in the next time, I will start to move. This first Kisanja, I've not moved a lot outside my district. But now when I come back, it will be in the first year now. I would start immediately. No learning, no doing it, because now I've had the trust. Even the technical staff now cannot just joke with me. They know I know a lot now. I will start immediately, not to say now what I'm learning, I'm doing that. So at least giving any leader a second Kisanja is so good that he or she starts immediately to put things in order. First thing, respect each other. Even if you are not of the same belief, respect each other. People want us to work together. Voting will be another thing, but now when you come to office, especially where it is administrative, where you are going to parliament, people can talk, but in administration, you must be with that ability to listen to everybody, and also to be humble. I think we need to put our people's anticipation first, where they hope that you are going to do this, try to fulfill. I want to thank everybody. First of all, the voters who gave me a chance to come and serve. Then the people I found, mainly my colleagues, the councillors. I think we have moved together. Many times you can hear from other districts when people are fighting, when the councillors are fighting, when the leaders are fighting. I think we have avoided it well. So I'm thankful. Not that we did not have some differences, but we managed to put them aside and move together. I would like to thank the technical staff. Sometimes they can frustrate you, but at least they listen to us, and we have achieved. I can thank also the government, because if money is not sent down to us, we cannot be able to put in place all these things. The list of the many development projects we have put in place, we could not afford. Of course, this is the taxpayers' money, whereby as Parliament has to approve, to appropriate to us, but you never know, you can see some other frustrations, and you get disappointed. So I want to thank the central government as well. What I've seen in this world is where people where people are not contented. Let me bring it there like that. You can find even a very rich person who is never contented. He wants always to amass wealth. But some of us, we know that it is not wealth which is the first thing, but service to humanity. The youth who we want to be our next leaders, you must be patient. You find that somebody, once he's in office, he wants to get everything, a car, land, you marry, but you have to be patient. Secondly, respect, where we normally call it financial indiscipline. you should have discipline when you are handling people's money. Yeah, you must know that this is not mine, and you don't walk into that side. I want to thank the UBC for the opportunity it has extended to me to communicate to the people of Luweero and to Ugandans at large. As I said at the beginning, I'm the LC5 chairperson of Luweero district. I stay in Wobulenzi, but I am born of Bamulani Kasavu County. But because I wanted to serve the people, I came at the center. That's why I live in Wobulenzi. That's where I come from every day to work in Luweero. But I'm also a professional lawyer. I have not left my job, my profession. I keep that's the way I thought I would serve my people properly. So sometimes you can find me in court representing my people. The telephone number, MTN is 0772 96 30 11 and Airtel is 0701 13 78 20. I thank you, the viewers, and of course the listeners, for God and my country.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Did you know that our number one value as a nation is to respect and protect the environment? With the current population increase of Uganda and industrialization, this has increased pressure on the natural resources, resulting into environmental degradation and global warming. Developing countries like Uganda could face 80% of the global climate change effects by the year 2030 if no action is taken. Join us here on UBC TV, Inspiring Uganda, on our Eco Plus program, where we bring you an in-depth analysis of issues that are disastrous to our environment. Every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. only on your loved station, the National Broadcaster.
A new dawn on Behind the Headlines with me, Timothy Nyangweso. Every Wednesday, live in our studios in the heart of Kampala. We have conversations that have analysis, explanation, but not every truth is fact, and not every fact is truth. Every Wednesday, 10 p.m. on your public broadcaster.
All on your public broadcaster. UBC, inspiring Uganda. In a nation hungry for truth, a world where every story matters, there exists a beacon of trust and reliability. For decades, they've been our voice and our window to the world, holding the mirror of our history. With 4 TV stations and 11 radio channels spanning 27 languages, they stand as guardians of information, defenders of truth. With Maskari Heritage Advantage, they uphold every citizen's right to reliable and free information. Their archived stories shaped our past and illuminate our present.